Millennials, are we too old? Oftentimes, I am told by people younger than me that I am too old to understand certain memes nowadays. So I want to put that to the test. Would you like to join me? Today, I'm going to be reacting to Gen Z memes that, quote, only Gen Zers would understand. But before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to our first 100. And of course, check out hashtag RainFit Network in the comments to stay up to date and never miss a video.
We should be optimistic. We can still save the world. No, the world is doomed. Everything is messed up. We should be optimistic. We can still save the world. Gaming at midnight. I should get some sleep for tomorrow. Cannot end on a loss.
Yo, that I can relate to. I don't understand. So far, I can relate to that. Right? Especially back in my Call of Duty days. I couldn't go to sleep on a loss. Especially, not Call of Duty, NBA 2K, pardon me. Especially on NBA 2K. Anybody who plays 2K or have played 2K, you guys understand. Going to sleep on a loss is one of the worst things you can do. But anyway, let's continue.
Teenagers. Schools do not give us enough time to sleep. Also teenagers at 2 a.m. How teachers think we will get a job. Why are leaves green? It is because of chlorophyll. Great, you are hired.
Okay, that one I don't get. Somebody explain that one to me in the comments. I don't understand. Matter of fact, I think I do now. How do teachers think we get a job? Okay, that makes sense to me now. I just thought about it. Okay, I get it now. So pretty much the useless shit that they teach you guys in school, the teachers think that we're going to use that shit to get jobs. Okay, I get it.
Generation Z, the COVID kids, the quarantines. Do not you hate it when people just give the baby an iPad to keep it busy so they can eat dinner?
Why they do that to Trump? That's crazy.
When I am in approving the dead internet theory competition, and my competition is a major subreddits with political leanings.
Don't get that one.
Millennials. Gen Z. Hey dude, what is going on? Gen Z. Teenage rebellion. Millennials. Fuck yeah. Stick it to the old people. State of the world I wish we lived in. State of the world currently. Green. Red is the imposter. Cyan. Yes, vote him. Me. Evidence? Everybody. In terms of evidence, we have no evidence.
I don't get this one. I don't understand this one at all. It just doesn't make no sense to me. Oh, I do get it. Fuck, I get it. This is Among Us. This is Among Us meme. Yo, listen. So far, Gen Z, you guys are wrong. I'm totally getting these. Let's go.
Is it just me, or has McDonald's gone from a happy child to a depressed middle-aged adult?
Facts. Yo, I'm sorry for the kids of today, but the McDonald's that we used to have when we was growing up was lit. We had playpens. We had exclusive toys. They used to give out electronics. The store was beautiful and colorful. We had characters. It was a whole lot of fun. Now you go to McDonald's. It's all bland. The toys are all repetitive. And it's dangerous as shit depending on the neighborhood that you in, if I'm being honest. Anyway, let's continue.
2000s movies are as old now as 80s movies were in the 2000s.
Fuck! Hold up, what? Fuck! I think I grew a gray hair just listening to that. That is crazy.
80s movies were in the 2000s. How to pay off student loans. Pass away.
That's funny.
Billionaires. Nothing. People who defend billionaires online. When random people on social media start asking you for a loan, you think I look like I got money. Taxes are essentially just a yearly subscription to the country you live in, LOL. Childhood is the free trial.
That is true. Anybody who is still in the childhood stage of their life, if you're watching this video, I want you to milk that. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Because once you lose it, ain't coming back. This adulthood is terrible. There's nothing here but stress and bills and stress and more bills. And oh yeah, taxes. You ain't missing nothing. I'm telling you, enjoy your childhood.
Oh my fucking god. A recruiter for the hacker known as 4chan eases a young boy into their ranks.
I don't understand this one at all.
2016. Psst. Hey Jimmy, wanna see a frog? It costs...
I don't get it.
$0 to be kind as if hating is not free too.
Yo, nah, he's out of line, but he's right.
Science says, your dreams have meaning. My dreams. Getting
That's a fact. My dreams be all over the place.
dragged out of the club after giving them a fake ID made with crayons. When the conversation is going great, but then she asks for your height.
Yo, short kings in my comments, stand up. We gonna make this a world for us shorts. I'm sick of all this height discrimination, ladies.
Slow internet. Also the slow internet when there is an ad.
That's a fact. That I totally get. I can relate to that. Gen Z, listen, I can relate to these memes, yo. No, I can relate to this one too. What's up? That's crazy though. Why the internet be so slow when it's something you want to watch, and then when the ad come on, that shit run perfectly fine. It's almost like some bullshit.
Kids in 30 years hearing us complain about how baby boomers were the worst. Okay, Zoomer. Boomers ask, why are there holes in your jeans? You rip those yourself. Gen Z asks, why are there holes in the ozone? You rip those yourself. Millennials. 20% of my monthly income. Me. My student loan debt. 20-year-old me around real adults. 20-year-old me around teenagers.
Facts. That's a fact. I'm not even in my 20s no more, so I can relate to this shit.
Everyone is calculating their age. People born in 2000 say, yo, I do not calculate. 1995 to 1998, when they try to relate to the rest of Generation Z. How do you do, fellow kids?
No. Yo, I was born in the 80s. What do y'all say about me? Oh, no. No. Damn. That's crazy. Y'all Gen Z, y'all are brutal, boy. I swear. We can't even say nothing without being called old.
I graduated college with no debt and a great degree. Rich parents' money. Me entering the 18 to 24 age bracket.
What? That's not even old. That's not fucking old. That is not old. 18 to 20. Do you know how young 18 to 24 is? God, no, y'all kids are killing me. This is made by a child. You guys are killing me. So by y'all standards, I'm ancient. I'm a mummy. That's crazy.
Entering the 18 to 24 age bracket. When were you born? I am born in 2010. You. Generation Alpha. When were you born? I am born in 2012. You. Generation Z.
That don't make no sense. I don't understand that one.
99% of people. When do I get to be debt-free and enjoy life without working 40+ hours a week in a soul-crushing hellscape? Capitalism. That is the neat part. You do not.
That is true. For all my youngins. Unless that's why I'm making YouTube videos. I ain't trying to work 40+ hours in a soul crushing hellscape. That's why I'm on this camera right now talking to y'all. Help me out, please.
Helping my friend through an anxious, depressed, and lonely part of their life. Learning they got a date and are happy. Younger Generation Z, Generation Alpha is doomed. What 2006 to 2009 babies were 2013.
I get it.
Generation Z, Generation Alpha, Millennial. Boomer humor. I hate my wife. Millennial humor. I hate my life. Generation Z humor. Rat-a-tat-tat.
Nah. That's fucked up. That's insane.
Seeing another YouTube video where the person says they are not racist before hating minorities for 3 hours. Generation Z. We will not make fun of the younger generations like 90s kids did to us. Generation Alpha, 2020s kids. So that was a lie.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You little young shits are insane. You little young shits are insane. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's continue.
Cool video about planets. I am sure the comments will be fun and interesting. Gravity is fake. Questions you could easily Google. Science is a psyop? I hate trans people. Earth is flat.
What the fuck does trans people have to do? Now, some of the comments in some of these videos do be random as act. I get that.
Kids, adults enjoying their freedom. Adults, kids enjoying minimal responsibilities.
Facts! Facts! I relate to this meme on a spiritual level. I relate to it. All you kids who got minimal responsibilities, enjoy it! I'm telling you, the freedom that you guys are chasing, it ain't worth it. Take it from someone who's had this freedom for a number of years. I'm not going to tell you how many years because you guys are only going to make fun of me in the comments. But I am going to tell you it's been a long ass time and it's not worth it.
Little cousin. Hey, there is a fox. Other little cousin. Yeah. I wonder what it says. Me, who was around in 2013.
I understand that one. What the fox said. Alright, my fault. But I know what the fox says. What? It's a Speedy Fox meme, I get it. But is that what he said? Anyway.
Millennial. Generation Z. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Baby boomer. They are the same picture. Artificial sweetener.
I might be a baby boomer because they look like the same picture to me as well. Looks like the same picture to me too. I must be a baby boomer.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Baby boomer. They are the same picture. Artificial sweetener. Is basically sugar version 2. Drugs. Expensive. Addictive. Bad for health more. How to make a colored paper copy. Those who know, those who don't know. After 3 years of endless trading, research, and quite a few losses, I can proudly say that I finally made enough money to buy this camera to take this pic.
Yo, this is fake it till you make it on a whole nother level. I ain't mad at it.
In high school, running into each other at Walmart.
Oh, God. Yo, listen, right? Running into some of my old high school like classmates, yo, the females. I'm sorry, ladies. I don't mean no disrespect, but some of y'all aged horribly. Horribly. I look pretty much the same as I did at high school. Don't play it. I do. I took care of myself. But a lot of people I went to high school with, not so lucky. Let's continue.
Me. Sorry for not answering, I was busy. Also me. After I get a good night's sleep. HPMP restored.
Facts!
But you're still depressed.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
When it's 3 a.m. and you're still awake, reflecting on your own existence. I think, therefore, I don't sleep.
That I can relate to. This I can relate to almost every other night when I am up and I can't sleep. I'm just like, why am I even here? Why? Why? What is the purpose of me being? Like, I go through that. I can relate to this. Let's go.
That feeling when you don't want to go to pee because you're comfy, but you can't sleep because you need to pee.
Fuck! Ugh! This one literally happened to me last night. It's almost like my bladder waits until I get into the goddamn bed and be like, you know what time it is? It's time to pee! And I'm just laying there under the covers. It's like, what the This literally happened to me last night. So annoying.
Paid rent. Now I have a place to starve. When the FaceTime connects. When your mom isn't looking, so you put an item in the cart.
That's insane.
Windows. Document saved. Me. Where did you save it? Windows. Me
Facts, yo. I swear I be losing my own files.
waiting for my phone to stop ringing because I don't use it for that. If the chair in your room is an
I can relate to that.
actual person.
Oh,
Dog
God.
owners. Is that a husky? No. It's an American Eskimo. Cat owners. What breed of cat is that? Orange.
I'm not a cat owner, so I can't relate to that meme at all.
The weather woman. Tomorrow will be another beautiful sunny day. Outside. Western countries when Russia's and China's colonialism and imperialism. Western countries when their colonialism and imperialism. I did some financial planning, and it looks like I can retire at 97 and live comfortably for 11 minutes.
With the way this economy is, this meme, yeah, like y'all making a joke, but this is gonna be some people's reality.
Gen Zs on TikTok and Twitter, normal Gen Zs. Me trying to convince that one teacher I couldn't make it to class on time because people in the hallway are slow as hell.
That I can relate to, but it almost never works for me because the teacher never wanted to hear it. But sometimes, I admit, right, for you guys, don't tell nobody I'm telling you this, right? Sometimes I will be bullshitting. I'll be in the hallway talking to my friends, and I just won't make it to class on time because I ain't feel like going. All right, that's the truth. I ain't feel like going. But sometimes, right, it was true that people was walking slow. It happens every once in a while, but I was telling the truth every once in a while. But most of the time I was lying. No, I was. I'm telling y'all the truth because I trust y'all. Don't tell them, but I was lying. I was lying.
Me sitting at lunch with a peanut butter and honey sandwich and some carrots and celery. The other kids enjoying their McDonald's, Lunchables, mac and cheese, Subway sandwiches, Go-Gurts, etc.
Oh God, I can relate to that one too. Yo, when we went on trips and my parent came with me and she bought me McDonald's, I felt like the man. But when I didn't have my parent and I had to eat the school lunch and other kids had their parent and they came in with special food, it was terrible, man. It was terrible.
When you realize 2016 was 8 years ago, the earbuds nowadays kids know, the earbuds I knew as a kid.
Facts. Facts.
Never forget that the 3 male leads from Mean Girls all turned out to be gay.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
Me looking for spelling errors in my final research paper. Me looking for spelling errors in the meme I'm about to post.
Fact. That makes sense. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. A lot of those memes I could definitely relate to. So I don't know, Gen Z. You guys told me I couldn't relate to a lot of y'all memes. If those are memes that only Gen Zers can relate to, hey, I'm Gen Z, baby. What's up? But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm out of here.